What's up, everybody? My name's Sebastian Bleak, and we are off the clock today with Mr. Justin Brown.
Yo,
What's cracking, fool?
not much, not much. Just chilling.
You gonna be all right with that? With your Skype setup?
Dude, it's so annoying.
It is, though, right?
I
We
don't, I don't understand because it won't fix itself. It's literally every time I open the program, it tells me I need to download the latest version, but it has like this big, long error code. It doesn't. It's weird. It's super weird.
sounds technical.
Yeah, mad annoying.
Nah, man. Like I don't even know. What do you call it? I tried Hangouts the other day with Carlos,
Yeah,
and it was cool. But what I didn't like is how the I don't have a little screen, like a little control over the screens and stuff. So I like how Skype kind of gives me little cameras that I could use for the OBS thing. So
nice.
I'm up for trying some other ones, man. Which ones you want to try out?
Uh, for real, just Google Hangouts. That's the only one I know of besides like TeamSpeak, but I don't
Uh,
know if you get to do video share on TeamSpeak or not.
got you, got you. Yeah, I don't know why. It's like Skype's like the annoying homie that you gotta have around though. Like for some, it's just it's just
Yeah.
like we don't like you, cuz, but come on anyway. Oh man, but anyway, dude, I always tell you it's gonna be a quick session. This is actually gonna be an easy one, man. I just want to show you a couple new features in Illustrator.
Okay.
All right. Um, I was gonna ask you, dude, do you if you're connected, man? I'd even like to throw it your way so I could see you try it out. Like little, you see me do it, and then you go ahead and you try it afterwards if you're up for it.
Sounds
You
dope.
down or you scared?
Nah,
All
I'm
right,
down.
all right. Don't be
I'm
scared.
down.
Don't be scared. All right. Well, let me share my screen with you real quick, and so you can see some of the action.
Noise.
All right. Cool. Let me know when you can see my screen.
I can see it.
All right, cool, man. So, dude, pretty much like I just been watching different tutorials on it. The first thing I was gonna show you is how to crop images in Adobe Illustrator.
Nice.
Uh, but it's real simple, man. It's a really easy feature. I've seen some people drag out like 5 minute videos and stuff like that, and it's really simple, man. But I did see a video on lynda.com by Morty Golding. Shout out to Morty Golding. He's my vector hero.
Nice.
Um, and he threw in a little extra tip using like Adobe stock libraries. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna throw that in there. So I'm pretty much just singing his song, I guess.
Nice. Nice.
All right, man. So I'm gonna just let me see. I'm gonna make a new document. Let's see. And the size doesn't really matter. I always like going with web. 1280 by 1024 is usually pretty good for me. I'm not really tripping.
All right. All right.
All right, now over here in the window menu, you got this guy, libraries.
Okay.
All right, this is that same panel I told you, I think like last week or 2 weeks ago, that I'm like, man, I'm not really tripping off it too much. I'm starting to get better at it. Carlos actually is showing me like a lot of the benefits of using this guy. It's cool to be able to have your assets no matter what program you're in. You know what I mean?
You.
But what I didn't realize is how this part's pretty cool. The Adobe Stock search feature.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let me see. See outlaw. I wonder what comes up. Outlaw. Nothing. Dang. That's whack. Hold on, it's searching something. It's searching something. Oh, there we go.
Nice.
Stuff came up. Stuff came up. So
Hey.
that was one of the features. Like I've seen them demo it, and I'll be honest, I was like, "Oh, that looks so cool. It can't be that easy." Like I'm serious. Like, dude, I know that sounds weird, but like, yeah, I saw it. I was like, dude, it can't be that easy. Yeah, like, I bet you if I try it, it won't be like that. So I didn't even try it. I just left it alone. And you have access to this in Photoshop as well.
Nice.
So I'll come over here. Let me see. Boat. Watch Lil Yachty show up. It's gonna be a little dude with red dreads, a hot Cheeto head. There you go, boat. And then,
Oh, yachty.
and then you get all these little boat actions right here.
Nice.
All right, so that's pretty dope, man. Tell me, man, like legit for me, that's perfect. Cause I'm gonna show this to Gary next time because I don't think you've seen the VOD on it yet, but basically his workflow was like, all right, I need a reference for a skull, and he went to his browser, pulled up Google, and searched through some of those.
Yeah.
But dude, right here, you could actually use these and like and you get I think 10 free per month.
Nice.
So it's like you know why deal with some images that aren't licensed to you and you don't have access to. Like these, you could actually use these guys.
Right, right. Exactly.
All right.
That's dope.
So let me see. I'm gonna go with I don't know. How you spell tennis? Is it two N's?
Yep.
All right, cool.
Yep.
Sweet. All right, so a couple tennis related activity things coming up right here. That's pretty dope. Let me see now. Just drag one of these dudes in here and drop it off inside.
Easy.
Yeah, man. So we got it in here. Obviously, you got the little Adobe stock thing, but that's just because we haven't licensed it yet. Now, what I like about this is pretty much, dude. I could decide if I want to buy this later on, and I could just use this right now for mocking up stuff. You know what I mean? Here, let me just put this guy out to the side. There's a little Adobe stock number, Adobe stock watermark. All that stuff goes away once you purchase it. And the cool thing is, dude, I haven't tried. I should just go ahead and do this. I'm gonna try this tonight, maybe. Where like, once you have the image, like if I do an NSL video on it, I think that's what I'm gonna do it. You can mock it up, play around with it, whatever, have it in spot, and then once you're done with your composition,
Yeah.
you could license the image, and then all the stuff will disappear, and you don't have to update it.
Nice.
It'll
That's
just stay in
crazy.
place. It's pretty dope. All right, so now we already went through the Adobe stock stuff. See how fast that was, bro? Adobe stock. And so the next thing I was gonna just show you like the crop feature. All right, now we got this image selected here, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is actually a linked file. If you take a look over here in the top left, it says linked. So it means it's not embedded in the file itself. It just means that it lives somewhere else, and we're just kind of looking at a window to it. Feel me?
Okay.
Like this one is living on Adobe stock right now. Another version of a linked file would be like I have it on my hard drive, and it's not actually inside the document. It's just like I have access to it.
Nice.
So what happens is, let me see. I'll come over here at the top, click on crop image, and then check this out. I get this little warning. It says, "Hey, cropping a linked file. Let me see. Cropping a linked file embeds a copy of the original. The original file at the linked location is not affected." You can tell it not to come back again. Basically, all it's saying, dude, is like, look, you're looking at a preview of an image that lives somewhere else.
All right.
By clicking OK, this image is now a copy, like that it's own that it lives inside this document. So that's gonna raise the size of your document as well. So you know what I mean, because you have actually this image inside of it now rather than just like us referencing it.
All right.
All right, dude. So just grab this dude, click and drag, bring it into an area. Let's say we just want the tennis ball itself, or like a little bit tighter shot of the tennis ball itself.
Yeah.
And then look, dude, over here on the top, you get some info. It gives you the resolution that you're going to be going down to now. All right. This is where it actually grows out of. This is your transformation box to, for setting up your reference point. Notice the reference point's in the middle.
Yeah.
You could change it to any of these blocks over here. This is your X and Y coordinates of it. Here's the width and height connected to. And then here's where you apply or cancel. So if you cancel, nothing happens. If you hit apply, boom. Those pixels are now gone.
Crazy.
They're gone. They don't live anywhere in
Illustrator?
Adobe. Yeah, it's gone. And that's something you weren't able to do in Adobe Illustrator for a long time. Before, what people used to do is they'd make a little shape like this, kind of identifying the area that they want to keep. All right. Then you select them both. There's a keyboard shortcut, but I always forget it because I try not to do too many clipping masks.
Control 7.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Damn! Look at you, bro! Look at you, God. you know a couple keyboard shortcuts. I like it. But look, dude, this isn't really cropping it though because the image is still here. See, we have it over here. So we're not really eliminating those pixels. So to me, that's not a true crop. Well, it's technically not a true crop anyway, no matter what. So
Right.
let me see. Let's release this dude. Oh, I can just undo a couple times. All right. So that's great that we're able to crop in there now. That's super dope. Now I've been doing it for a while already because what do you call it? Shout out to Stu Graphics. They got this tool here. It's the crop image tool.
Oh,
So you click on it, and right now I can't do anything to it because it's not embedded.
okay.
You have to embed it first, and then look, I get these little annotations here. I can click and drag, define the area that I want to be cropped. Let's create a little landscape guy like this, cutting off part of it for some drama. When you click that checkbox, it goes ahead and it eliminates it. So I dig them both. I heard there's a bug going around in the crop image function native in Adobe Illustrator, but I haven't
Mhm.
run into any problems with it yet. Carlos just told me about it. Um, let's see, but that's pretty much all I wanted to show you about the crop stuff. So what's up, bro? Can I throw it your way and you give it a shot? I
You
want you to try the Adobe stock thing, bring in an image, and just crop it out. See what's up.
all right?
All right. So go ahead and share your screen, and once I see it, I'll put it up for the world to see.
Cool beans. Give me 1 second. Does it matter if it's been a minute? Does it matter if my Skype and my shared screen are on the same screen, or do they have to be on opposites?
Mm, I don't know, dude.
We'll see. We'll
Yeah,
see.
yeah, yeah. Go for it. Give it a shot. See what happens.
Oh, okay. It lets me choose. It lets me choose. Can you see my screen now?
Not yet. Let me see. I see something changing. I see something changing.
Nice,
All right, yeah,
nice.
your screen's starting to come in now.
Cool.
All right, let me just frame you up,
No worries, no worries.
and then you'll be set, bro.
Haha.
Yeah, that's cool. What do you got? Like a little maroon dock there? I like that.
Yeah, and I put it towards the top, so it's more like the regular app buttons, I guess you would say. So I just go to start if I need something. It's like my file, etc.
I feel you.
Like, so using
Let me see.
the libraries, just close mine. Oh,
There you go. Now I got your screen up. There we go.
cool, cool.
All right, sweet. I was getting confused, man. I'm still trying to learn how to use OBS properly. I'm over here looking at this screen. It's just confusing me seeing everything twice. Like I'm like, what's going on here?
Let's see. For the stallion, I could have just took the one at the top, but
Oh, you got a horse?
you,
No, I mean a stallion, bro. You ain't messing around. You got
you
like a
know,
super horse.
specific one. Uh,
Dude, look at what your Illustrator is doing, bro. That's dope.
you know,
It's accessing the interwebs right now, man.
that is insane. It's really good too because that's like it eliminates so much hassle.
Yeah, dude. I think it's a smart move. You know, this is them looking at our workflow and like, incorporating it into the applications, man. It's dope.
You. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and click on the crop image tool. It gives me the warning that it's gonna embed it and it's not gonna affect the original. Hit OK. And then I want to single out a selection. Yeah,
Hmm.
this part. And then hit apply. Wait, can I go back? Can you double click? Like, will it go? No. Let's see.
Try it out, man. What you doing?
Nah, it doesn't work. Thought
Hit
there was like a little shortcut out of there.
maybe hit enter on your keyboard to accept it.
Let's see, let's see. Yeah,
Boom.
that works.
Boom.
Nice, nice. There we go. Cropped image in Adobe Illustrator. My thing is though, I used to use the mask effect all the time,
Uh-huh.
or however you want to put it.
Yeah.
I used to use that a lot. So, do you think this is beneficial, and how would you see it more beneficial than not destroying your image?
Okay, cool. So, you'll always have your original image outside of here anyway.
Okay,
So you're not
okay,
messing
okay.
that up. Right now I'm working on a t-shirt course, and there's a whole chapter on like things to avoid.
Right.
And in that chapter there's a video specifically on like, dude, don't use clipping masks. Like for just for production, it's just like they get really annoying. Like they're cool, I think, to
Uh-huh.
like kind of get an idea. Like you're kind of masking something off and you're not really sure yet. Maybe the client's gonna change their mind. You want to be
Right.
able to back off. That's great. But once you send it out to production, you got to
Uh-huh.
finalize that stuff and actually crop those things out, like, or else it could run into some issues there.
Oh, okay, for printing. I can
Yeah,
see that. I see that.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. You know how like when we send stuff through, basically do Philip.
Yeah.
Yeah, he like if he sees clipping mess, he'll cry.
Yeah.
Philip's color separator buddy of ours. And what else? Oh, the other thing would be too is that all right, let's say before you had an image and you were masking away an area,
Uh-huh.
you still have all that image inside your document.
Right.
So you're carrying around extra luggage for no reason. If you crop those pixels away, it's gonna make it a little bit lighter, and you're just focusing on that one area.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll be honest. It's not something you're gonna use every single day, but it is gonna be like once a month, maybe once a month. Yep. And
Oh,
and dude, that's pretty much it, man. To be real with you, dude, like the only other thing I was gonna tell you is that, man, I think this is Never Stop Learning week 300, dude, and I didn't even, yeah, man, I didn't even do nothing really, but
you would.
yeah, like when I tell people, they're like, the reason I say this because the first thing they say is like, oh, what are you gonna do? I'm like, I
Right.
don't know. Like, was I supposed to do something? I don't know. It just came up. It just came up. Like I knew, but I'm just more tripping out there that week. All right, I mean, you know, Justin, you already know this, but I'm gonna just say it so a lot of people don't know that. Like for 300 weeks, I've been picking a different tool in Adobe Creative Cloud, studying it from Sunday through Thursday, and then Thursday night, creating a tutorial slash video on how to use the thing. And so 300 weeks ago, I was working at the t-shirt shop, not knowing really how to use Illustrator or Photoshop, and yeah, and I wanted to be a leading authority in my field. And now it's kind of like I'm almost there, I guess. Like I got to speak at Adobe Max last year. That was dope. I got to work with Astute Graphics, making plugins for my favorite design applications. So that's super dope. And then, there's a documentary coming out soon on me by a company that I'm not really supposed to announce yet. And then a course with the same company. So it's kind of bananas, like that. I got so many exciting things happening around week 300. Woo! Thank you, thank you,
Rounds of applause.
thank you, thank you,
Hell
thank you.
yeah.
But part of the reason I'm telling you too, like, I mean, hopefully somebody hears it and think it's dope. But like for you, Justin, too, it's just like, dude, I be telling you guys all the time, like all y'all, all the homies, like, pick up a project, like do a weekly, a monthly, or something like that project, because you never know when what comes of it.
True.
Um,
True.
for me, man, I started doing it. Oh, here's the other thing. You probably heard me say this a bunch of times too, Justin. That like I remember like liking it, like actually having fun doing that, like looking up these tools and figuring out how to work with them. And
Right.
I remember asking people like, "How can I make money doing it?"
Hmm.
And everybody told me you can't. And I was like, "Well, I'm gonna just keep doing it anyway." And
You.
then Astute Graphics ended up hitting me up, and we started doing some work together. So like, just even on YouTube, and then like now 300 weeks, yeah, 300 weeks later, what do you call it? I'm working with some companies that was like, man, like a bucket list dream job, like almost like in my
Very
mind it was
nice.
unattainable. And like this past month I've been working with these companies that I was wanting to work with. So I don't know, man. I'm
That's
just telling
so
you
dope.
to hype you up, to try to get you to do something, man. Something
Oh,
similar, cause it's dope, dude. It's like,
it's crazy.
you read all these books and they tell you like, 10,000 hours makes you an expert type of, and there's some truth to it.
Yep.
It's pretty
True.
cool. But yeah, man. Anything you want to see in the weeks to come, bro? Anything exciting?
Uh, uh, Off the top of my head, I don't know. I don't know. Uh,
You know what would be dope, dude? Right now, I was gonna ask you, not this week, but oh, actually, all right, that environment you created. What'd
yes.
you do that in? Did you do that in Photoshop or Illustrator?
I started in Illustrator and moved it into Photoshop for dramatic effects.
All right, cool. How about next week, dude? You mind walking me through the project? Like, show me what you did in Illustrator and show me what you did in Photoshop.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
kind of
for
show me a
sure.
couple of the things
I
that you
can
worked on
show
there.
you today. I can show you next week. We can
Okay,
wait.
cool,
We can
cool.
wait.
Yeah, yeah, no, let's do it next week. I'm about to go get some grub, man. I want some tacos. But
No, for sure.
but yeah, dude, if you're down, let's do it. Let's do it next week. We'll link up, and then I'll just have you show a couple things if you with it.
Yep, I'm down.
All right, cool, man. All right, homie. Well, I'm gonna shut it down. I'm gonna go. Like I said, I'm gonna go get some tacos. I got a big meeting in the morning, so I want to make sure I'm nice and fresh for that.
Nice. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
All right, homie. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and end this guy, and let's go get us some tacos, bro. You with
Yes, sir.
it?